signed between two parties. That is ZANU-PF and MDC. The MDC that I'm talking about is led by the former Secretary General of the ZCT. For your own information, on 29th March, Mugabe had been beaten head out, but he refused to get out of power. He did not want to give up power. He refused. Unfortunately, the international world did not come in as quickly as possible. He called for a rerun where he ran alone. And they said he had won the election overwhelmingly. I don't know where you can get a team that plays alone soccer in a football pitch. But Mugabe did that. And he said, I have won overwhelmingly. Unfortunately, his brothers in Africa did not agree with him. And they say there must be negotiations. The negotiations, ladies and gentlemen, were being mediated by Thabo Mbeki, the former president of South Africa. Unfortunately, from the ordinary populace, the ordinary Zimbabwean populace, we were not happy with the mediation of Mbeki. Because what we thought was, Mbeki looked like ZANU-PF himself, or like Mugabe himself, unfortunately. And we have said that this to our brothers in South Africa. To say, look, the man that is mediating looks like he is in bed with ZANU-PF, or he is in bed with Mugabe. So, after there was some agreement, it was agreed that they must share the cabinet post 50-50. Unfortunately, Mugabe went ahead and gave himself all the important cabinet posts. And when they said he must be relinquished to some, he refused. It looks like this agreement is now in the freezer. We don't think it is going to work. But what we are simply saying, the international community, when it comes forward, you people are from different governments and different countries. And it therefore means to say, when you hear that there is a failure of this agreement, or anything is happening in Zimbabwe, it is your duty, brothers and sisters, to come to our help. Because without your help, I want to tell you, we are going to perish in Zimbabwe. The cholera epidemic that we are talking about, South Africa is coming big. In Messina, they established hospitals where Zimbabweans are coming in, because in Zimbabwe there is no medicine. Doctors are on strike, nurses are on strike. Right? Those who are coming to work are just coming to work to come and sit. That is the scenario in Zimbabwe. And your help is called for, especially you brothers from the labor movement. Because without your help, we will not get anywhere. Mr. Chairman, I would like to sum up my talk this way. When you see your neighbor having problems, or when you see his house is on fire, what you normally do is you come and help. And in this instance, or at this time, us as Zimbabweans, or us as Zimbabwean workers, are in need of your help. We need you to help us in any other way that you can. It can be material, it can be otherwise. We need your help because, as I said, we cannot operate any trade union in that country. The laws are there, but the problem that we've got is operationally. I mean, corresponding with other organizations, it has become very difficult. We cannot move from place to place to serve the members that we have got. That is on trade union level. Because when I want to move from Harare, when I want to move from Bulawayo, where I am there, the southern part of the country, to Harare, I have to use US dollars to get in a bus to go to Harare. And you would try to say many organizations like the trade union, like my trade union, are not in a way able to get foreign currency. So we are looking at you to help us so that we can go through this phase. We need you to help us politically and economically. Otherwise, in the next conference, you will find that we will not be here because there will be no revenue. Fortunately, in the railways, the numbers have stayed as they were, although presently we are struggling because we don't have the motive power, we don't have fuel, because we are not able to get foreign currency. The foreign currency that we are getting from the railways, I'm talking about the railways itself, the foreign currency that they are generating is taken by the state. The state takes over, and therefore you will then find that we are not able to run the trade. Presently, when I left, there were about 3 derailments on the line. It therefore meant that all the 2 lines that they are operating have been closed. They don't have the capacity to deal with the derailment. So what they had to do was to ask UNED to come in and help them. So it is very, very difficult to operate in that country because of what has been just said. And I think from the little that I have just given you, or the picture that I have given you, some of you would not even want to come to Zimbabwe, right? Because you are saying, what type of a country is that? It's a very